Tell us a little bit about K9 to 5, how you got started, where you started. I actually don't know if you were in Ferndale first or Detroit first, but
Yep,
give us that background.
definitely. So K9 to 5 is a pet care facility. We have locations in Midtown is our original location that opened in 2005. And then Ferndale opened in 2013. We offer dog daycare, dog boarding, grooming at our Detroit location, and we partner with K9 Turbo. So they host training classes in our buildings as well. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
fun.
Got it.
Yep,
So it's a one-stop shop if you're a pet owner, really,
it
for,
is.
yeah, taking care of your dogs during daycare, grooming, and training if you have a new puppy. So originally you were in Detroit first and then decided to open a second location. How did you choose Ferndale?
I just think that the community was a very approachable community, um, kind of a younger community. So people who tend to be a bit younger have dogs and they don't have somebody else in the house, or less stay-at-home parents.
Sure. Well, they're folks that are going into the office daily and want to do something nice for their pet. Instead of
Yeah,
locking them in a crate or roaming around the house alone, they get to go and play with other pooches, which is awesome.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so it seems like Ferndale would be that sort of community that obviously has sort of a life-work balance where they can drop the dog off for daycare and go to work for the day. And or vacation schedules obviously is great for boarding as well. Awesome. So tell us how the current COVID-19 and this stay-at-home order that we're all underneath, how's that affecting your business currently? I know you're still
Well,
open and doing some services for first responders, et cetera.
yep. So our daycare business is down about 85%. And our boarding business is down about 100%. We've definitely learned how essential people think our grooming and our nail trim services are. That seems to be the thing that people really, really want right now. I have my
Yeah.
own dog at home and I cannot wait to get her groomed. You were correct that we're open currently for first responders. So that was one silver lining. We partnered with Detroit Dog Rescue and raised about $6,000 to pay for dog daycare and boarding for people who are working ridiculously long hours in hospitals or police and fire, things like that. So there actually is still some of that left. If you know of police, fire, first responders, nurses, doctors working ridiculously long hours,
Yeah.
we'd love to have their dogs come in for free for a few days.
That's awesome. Well, hopefully this video will help get that word out to those
Yeah,
folks who might need those
definitely.
services. Yeah, for sure. And really just spotlight what you guys are doing for the community by staying open, offering those services for folks that don't have another outlet, right? If they are the only person in the home and they do have a dog and they've got to be on a 12-hour, 18-hour shift. I've heard of some crazy stories.
Yeah.
You're providing an awesome service for the community. So thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. And then also, we really want to be there for people. The last thing I want somebody worrying about if they're trying to figure out should they go to the hospital or not is,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, what if I stay there? What if I get admitted? What's going to happen to my dog? So just use us as a resource.
Yeah.
So just think of us as being there for you too.
I love it. I love it. And I know that grooming services are a large part of your business as well. And folks, myself included, I despise trying to cut my own dog's fingernails. I have two dogs,
Yes.
and neither one of them like it. I don't know if any dog likes getting their nails clipped. And
No.
so I've been watching on Facebook this thing going around where a woman put saran wrap around her head and peanut butter on her forehead. And I thought, that sounds crazy enough that it might just work. I'm trying to encourage him to do the saran wrap just for fun. Is that
No.
something that is
I
viable
think
or that's crazy?
no, I think that looks dangerous. I do not. I advise, as a pet care professional, I advise against that.
Right.
We do have
Awesome.
some great posts on our blogs, on
Yeah.
our blog at k9to5.com about brushing your own dog and
Mhm.
about trimming your own dog's nails, because I do think, people really like to have their dog to have a long, full coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not properly maintaining it, the opposite is that you'll have to have a shortcut, right?
Yes. Also, don't do home haircuts. Just do a lot of brushing. Like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. I've seen not on dogs, but a close friend of mine gave her husband a haircut, and it was the most horrific thing I've seen. So
Right?
I
Because she's
work
not a
with it.
hairstylist.
That's right. Yeah. Just do your best. Use a little extra product and get through it. Yeah. what can we do as a community to support you? Obviously limited now with the shelter-in-place order, but as we bounce back, are there gift cards? Can we prepay for services now that we'll use later to help you financially weather these times, so you're there as a resource for our community later?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for asking. So our 15-year anniversary is coming up on May 5th. So we're going to have a dog daycare package sale. To celebrate 15 years being in business, you can purchase packages on our website. So if you're an existing customer and you know you're going to keep coming to daycare, we would love it if you would purchase one of these 15-day packages. If you tell your friends and neighbors and family about us when we reopen for business normally. But I thought about this morning. Most importantly, I think we should talk about what the community can do to support everybody. So I think if a business is open now and you can spend money with them, like, please do so. I know that I've fallen out of the habit of going to restaurants because it's like, sick of food. Like I'm just sick of all this, right? So like I just eat cereal mindlessly. But if you can spend money in a business that is open right now, do it, because they're figuring out so many things just to be able to be open right now. They probably had to do a fair amount of convincing to get employees to come to work right now.
Sure. So many of us are entrepreneurs, small business owners, and we employ over 50% of the nation's workforce, right? And so people don't stop and think about that. So our family is doing everything we can to support the types of businesses we would in our daily lives. We're doing a lot to keep our workforce together with our team. We're sending money to our housekeeper because she can't come and clean, but I know she relies on that. We're trying to do everything we can to support the businesses we would be doing otherwise.
I reached out to my hairdresser this morning. Like, these roots here, these are going to get some serious attention for the next 10 years, basically.
Yeah. Can we just get some Clairol and do a Zoom call? Right. Yeah. Tell me what the color. Yeah. So awesome. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate what you're doing for our first responders, for the frontline workers, and staying open and taking care of their pets. We appreciate you for taking care of our pets on a long-term basis, everyone within the community, and we wish you well. We're looking forward to getting back to work with you.
Thank you so much, Jim. Take care. Be safe.
Awesome. You too. Thanks, Liz.
Bye.
Bye-bye.